Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, talking to you today more on the unconditional mindset and creating your unconditional mindset from a condition-based reality. And an important thing to understand, like we talked about yesterday, understanding how to embrace who I was, that aspect of self that was, as being the foundation that creates what can be or who I can be. So an important aspect of the unconditional mindset and building an unconditional mindset is the understanding of grace. That you must give yourself the grace to be human, to falter, to be, but also to become, to forge the person who you want to be from the foundation that you have. The grace to allow change to occur, not in minutes, not in hours, not in days, not in weeks, over a lifetime, over your lifetime. Change and growth within self is not a short-term context or a concept that is a short fix or a short-term fix. What we are doing is allowing ourselves the grace to become anew in every moment, in every day, in every week, in every month, in every year of our life. We are allowing ourselves the grace to not be perfect today, but to build our perfect tomorrow. If you understand this, it's important to understand the value of grace within self for self. The grace within ourselves will allow us the potential or the ability to reach the potential within us, not through force, not through fear, not through stress, but through consistent movement towards, through embodying, through becoming, over seeking to achieve a result. We are seeking to become a new version of self that embodies all aspects of who we idolize or who we dream of becoming in life. So should I wish to have inner peace in life, I do not reach a state of inner peace by focusing on the turmoil that is within me right now. I focus on reaching inner peace and becoming more peaceful in every moment. But the only way I can become more peaceful in every moment is through giving myself the grace to be at peace in every moment, irrespective or regardless of what is happening within that moment. Do you sort of get it? So I am not trying to create a state of inner peace from a condition of being in a peaceful environment. I'm creating a peaceful environment within the chaos of life, within the chaos of time, within the chaos of reality. It's very important to understand this idea of grace, that through grace I am able to move mountains, not through the force of pushing those mountains along or trying to overcome the mountain, but through the realization that I am the mountain that I seek to move in anything in life. I am the inner chaos that I seek to create peace from. I do not alter that inner chaos by trying to reject it, by trying to eradicate it. I change or shift that mountain within me, that chaos, by transmuting it. And transmuting is an internal process, like alchemy. Alchemy is an internal process where I'm not trying to turn lead into gold. I am trying to alchemize the lead molecules into gold molecules, if that makes sense. So within self, if I am trying in anything to build confidence, to build self-love, to build self-respect, to build self-belief, to create inner peace within myself, I am not trying to change from the outside in. I am trying to transmute the base elements of it, the molecules of the belief that is within me, to create it from lack of belief to creating belief. Do you sort of get it? I am transferring or transmuting the essence of my lack of belief into becoming the source of my belief. Do you sort of get it? And it's not through trying to artificially boost myself, trying to do rah, 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 and trying to create this perception of belief, but through the realization that lack of belief and abundance of belief is the exact same state of being, just to the same when I am alchemizing lead into gold. I am just realizing the molecules for lead and the molecules for gold are the identical molecules. Do you sort of get it? And I am altering and shaping them into new expressions. Do you sort of get it? So my lack of belief, or the void of belief I feel in self, or, you know, however you want to see it, we'll keep it at lack of belief. The lack of belief within me is the source of belief within me. Do you sort of get it? I am just transmuting it from being lack of belief to now becoming source of belief. Do you get it? It's very important, because for us to do this process of alchemy, for us to do this act of transmutation, what we have to do is allow ourselves the grace for our disbelief in self, or lack of belief in self, to transform into the abundance of belief within self, or the self-belief within us. Do you sort of get it? We are not trying to turn lead into gold. We are realizing that the lead has the potential to be gold, and we are allowing the lead to transform into gold. Do you sort of get it? It's a very important aspect, because should I feel like loveless in life, that there is no love within self, that there is no love within my life, I am not trying to take the lack of love and transform it into love. I am simply realizing the lack of love, or the absence or void of love, has the potential to be love. And I am now allowing the lack of love, or the void of love, to become love. Not through force, but through the grace of allowing it to transform, to transmute. So we're not forcing lovelessness to become love. We are giving lovelessness the space to become the love we seek in life. It's very important to understand this, because what we are looking at is we are looking at a form of creation that is not a forced creation. That I am not taking water and freezing it to make ice, I am allowing the water molecules to become a crystalline structure of ice, if that makes sense to you. And this is the natural flow of energy, of frequency, that I am not trying to take my energetic state of lack of belief and trying to force it into a new frequency of belief. I am taking my energetic frequency of lack of belief and realizing that it has the potential to transform the frequency into belief. And I am allowing it to do that by giving it the space and time and the grace to become that. So it's a very important sort of aspect to understand, is that I am not trying to control the aspect of self that I am seeking to change. I am simply nudging it, pushing it, cultivating it, and then allowing it to change on its own, allowing it the space and time. So within self, should I want to feel more love in life, I am not trying to force myself to feel love, that in every moment I must feel love, otherwise change hasn't happened. I'm creating the space and time and the grace for the void of love that I feel in life to be filled with love. And I am simply cultivating it, coaxing it out, allowing it to transform on its own. I am simply initiating or giving it the intention of the potential that it can be and allowing it to become that. And this is very important, because like the closing and opening of my hand, I am not forcing my hand to close. I merely am giving the intention that I would like my hand closed, and now I would like it open. I am not trying to control the process of my hand closing. Just like in life, I am not trying to control the process of the love I feel in life. I am simply creating the intention that I would like to feel love in life. And then I am allowing the natural flow of life to create the love I seek in life. Just like belief, I'm not trying to force and control that I will feel belief if this, and this happens. That's a conditional mindset. That's conditions based on the belief that I feel. The unconditional is simply to let it be in the natural state that it is in. Do you sort of get it? That should I want to feel belief within myself, I simply put the intention out there and I allow the natural flow of my internal state to become what I want it to be, without the need to dominate, without the need to control. In life, alchemy was seen as a form of magic, of trying to coax one metal out of another, trying to transform one metal into another. And it was the study of sort of this spiritual aspect of elements. And just to the same in life, we can look at our psychology, we can look at our minds as being that I am controlling everything. Or I can see it in the spiritual sense, where I am working within the states that I seek. And this is the alchemy to change your life, to change your mind, and to change your reality. Become the alchemist of your reality. Not through power, not through domination, not through control, but through the allowance of flow and the grace within your soul. And that's true power.